Good evening and congratulations to all of tonight's silent auction winners. My name's Aissatou Diallo and I'm an 8th grade student at Launch, an NYC Outward Bound school. I'm here to kick off our annual pledge drive, a chance for you to donate to an organization that has done and continues to do great things for me and students all over the city. But before that, I would like to share my story. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Early on in my childhood, my mother and father got divorced. We went from New Jersey to Columbus, Ohio, to New York City without my father. When we finally settled in Brooklyn, I spent a few years bouncing around from school to school, trying to find a place that I could truly call my academic home. Before I found Launch, I was at a neighborhood school where each student was expected to learn in the same way. Even as a 5th grader, I could tell that I was in a place where I was being pushed down, discouraged from believing I was good enough for a great education. I couldn't look to my teachers because as young as I was, I could tell that they didn't expect much from me. Many times, I didn't even try to understand what I was learning. My teachers didn't believe in me, so I didn't believe in myself. No student can truly prosper in an environment like that, and I certainly didn't. So, as you can imagine, I did not return to that school the next year. Instead, I found Launch and enrolled there in the 6th grade, and it has proven to be one of the best decisions I have ever made. My experience at Launch has been life-changing. My creativity, and not just my ability to memorize facts and figures, is a crucial part of my learning. My teachers consider my opinion when deciding what I need, and they work really hard to make sure that every student feels connected to the materials. I'm not just reading and writing. I'm doing experiments, doing field work, learning in and outside of the classroom, and relating everything I learn to the real world. Relating what I'm learning to the real world assures me that everything my teachers are teaching me is important, and knowing that pushes me to excel in ways I never thought I would. I want to tell you about a powerful play that stands out as one of the moments I realized what makes Outward Bound schools so special. Last year in 7th grade at Launch, I read a play called A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry. Thumbs up if you've ever seen or read this play. A Raisin in the Sun had a big impact on me. It was one of the first times I saw my history as a Black student represented so vividly, and I'll never forget it. The play taught me so many powerful lessons and made me curious about my identity. The fact that I was given the opportunity to read it in the classroom made it all the more meaningful. My history was being taught in class. Reading A Raisin in the Sun with my peers made me closely consider my own identity as a young Black woman, and our classroom became a safe place to discuss my questions. At Launch, teachers listen to me. They don't just lecture me. What's more is that the history I learned is not a single-sided story. There's a line from A Raisin in the Sun that reminds me of my teachers at Launch. It reads, "When do you think is the time to love somebody the most? It's when he's at his lowest and can't believe in himself because the world done whipped him so." That's exactly what my teachers have done for me and everyone else in our school. Their belief in our ability to excel lifts us up. Their commitment to making our education the most relevant, exciting, and meaningful one possible inspires all of us to come to school each day. Launch is just one example of how impactful NYC Outward Bound schools are. They offer an amazing combination of a great curriculum, great teachers, and unforgettable real-life experiences. At NYC Outward Bound schools like Launch, there is an understanding that any and every student can succeed. After the amazing journey I've had with Launch, I'm proud to say that this September, I'll be attending Choate Rosemary Hall. I couldn't have gotten this far without the help of NYC Outward Bound schools. They truly brought out the amazing scholar in me. And now it's your turn. You can make a change just as big and impactful. By donating tonight, You can support schools like mine and students like me who might have slipped through the cracks otherwise. Your donation tonight helps kids get out of the classroom to experience what they're learning. Your gift opens many doors for students just like me, and your donation can help teachers like mine inspire more students. We're trying to raise at least $50,000, and we need to do it in 15 minutes. Here's how you can donate. You can donate using your mobile device. Open the text we've just sent you or hit the donate button on the home screen. If you're confused, bidding directions are in your booklet, and our circulating staff can help too. Can we have our circulating staff raise their hands, please? If you prefer to bid the old-fashioned way, there are donation cards on the table that you can turn into our staff. I'll check back in 10 minutes. Thank you so much for your generosity. This is amazing. We've already hit our goal. But if we keep this up, we can reach even more students and change even more lives. We still have 5 more minutes to go, and I know you can raise even more tonight. Remember, every dollar you contribute will help a student succeed in our schools and beyond. Thank you.